Alright, here we are back with the Triumph. Oh, hey Layla. What you doing? What you doing? Good girl. So I got the turn signals put on. You can see them back here. I got the back ones put on. These are not connected yet. They're just, the wires are just hanging there. But the turn signals themselves are on in the stock position. I got the front ones on. They're good to go. Same thing, stock position. However, they are actually working. I've got these working now. So, well, let me reframe that so you can see it. Get both of them in frame. That little sequence that they do is pretty neat. I just like that. And you can see they both work. We got turn signals now. When I hit the button. Alright, and there we go. And we now actually have extra driving lights. I've never seen those at night. I had my Honda. My Honda has the exact same ones. You can see them down there. And when I rode it the other night in the dark, I couldn't tell a difference with them. So I assume they're more just marker lights than, actual floodlights or fog lights or what have you. But it's always good to have extra lights on the front. That way people come in your opposite direction, they realize it's more than just a car with a headlight out. So, alright, and the other thing was I was having an issue before where this turn signal light on the dash wasn't working. So, I now have that working when I hit the turn signals. So, you can see they both work. And what that ended up being was, this had the original wiring had it with two positives coming up to it, and anytime one of the turn signals got turned on, it just also sent power up to this and turned it on. But when I changed it to LED and I changed all the other lights to LED, none of it worked. I mean, it attempted to work, but it wouldn't work properly. So you can look at one of my past videos. I address all of that. So I ended up buying this little thing from Kuryakin. It's a capacitor, a diode. Sorry, I said that last video too. It's a diode, not a capacitor, which basically lets electricity in one way but not the other way, right? So it makes it a one-way thing. So I ended up grounding one of the wires up here on the turn signal, and or on the turn signal indicator. I grounded one wire and then ran the other wire into this. And that's what that is right there, dash positive. That's what the DP means. I labeled everything so I knew what I was dealing with, and it's just making it easier, because some of these are the same colors and do completely different things. Like the front turn signal is, well, here, the dash light. This one's white and green. The other dash light was white and red. Well, so are the turn signals. So you just kind of have to figure out which one's which, and I had to take my multimeter and do a continuity test to figure out which wire was which, and that's why I ended up labeling them all so I don't confuse myself anymore. With this rat nest, this is not even, this is not bad, honestly. If you take the headlight off that Honda, you'll see bad. This is easy compared to that. So I went ahead and created new connections, and I grounded out everything properly and put this diode on for the dashboard turn signal light, and then rewired the LEDs back in, and now the front is good. Everything should still work. Yep, dash light, it's blinking. There we go. So, I don't know why that light is, if you notice the turn light stays on even when it's not blinking. I don't know why that is yet. I don't think I have anything crossed, but it might be because the back ones aren't hooked up yet. So I'll see if it still does it when the back ones are hooked up. I don't think it's causing a problem. I'm just curious why it stays lit up. So maybe that's how it's wired. Maybe it's supposed to stay lit. That way, even when it's not blinking, you look down, you still see the yellow light. So, but all my other dash lights are now working also. You can see this one here is the high beam. Of course, I don't have the headlight in right now, but high beam's working, oil pressure light's working, neutral light's working, and the turn signal working. And both of my speedos, or my speedo and my tack, are both lit up. You can see them. And these are all LEDs also. All the lights now, except for the headlight itself, and well, the tail light and the brake light. Other than that, everything's LED. So headlight, tail light, brake light are the only incandescents I still have. But I will be replacing those at some point. I mean, I like it because it's old school. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I really do. I just like a nice, clean bike. I like things that aren't just protruding, and you can see, just look how far that thing sticks out. I mean, it doesn't need to be like that, you know. And they even had to put a little bracket down here to kind of hold it up, because it's like, whoa, this thing sticks out way too far. Let's put a bracket on it to hold it up, right? And then the license plate goes here, so let's put a light on it. I mean, this could have all been simplified into a much smaller package, and the fender could have been cut maybe about right here, in my opinion, you know. So I may end up doing all that. I haven't decided yet, but that's, you know, that's in the future. Right now it's getting the turn signals going, and yeah, I just wanted to show you where I'm at with it. Looking good. I like it. These lights are bright. I wouldn't call them driving lights, but they're definitely good marker lights at night to set yourself off and let people know that you're not just a car with a single headlight out. And that's the most important. And when I end up getting that new wind cowl on it, I'll also be putting some yellow lights on it, like I did with the Honda here. I'm going to put this same wind cowl on, and these here are yellow marker lights. So, and they work great. I've got like 2 more sets of them. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the Triumph because I really liked it. So, all right. Well, yep. All right. I won't bore you anymore. I just wanted you to see that we definitely have some turn signals that are reliable now. Yes, technology has caught up to the 1979 Triumph. Yep. That's the good stuff. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.